Yes, friends, my name is Miss Lynn. I am an intern student at CSU Pueblo College, and today we are going to learn positive and negative integers through a game. I love teaching games because I believe you should be able to learn and have fun at the same time. Alrighty. The Colorado State Standard that we will be learning today is Mathematics 7th grade, Standard 1, Numbers and Quantity Grade Level Expectations, 7 NSA, the number system. We are going to represent addition and subtraction on a horizontal line diagram. CCSS 7 NSA1. We're also going to apply properties of operation as strategies to add and subtract rational numbers. This standard is CCSS 7 NSA1D. Alrighty. Are you ready for the directions, procedures, and how to play? The first thing that you need to do is copy page number 3, page number 4, and page number 5, the number line. You are going to need your circles that are 2 different colors. You are going to need a deck of cards. You are going to need to know that the ace is worth 1 point. The jack is worth 11 points. The queen is worth 12 points. And the king is worth 13 points. If you want to make this game more challenging, get you some dice. Alrighty. I'm going to teach you the procedures as we play the game, because some of us, I know I learn better when I see somebody play and then they explain the rules. All right, are you ready? Page 3 for your addition. It says add positive integer and a positive integer. So I'm going to draw from my deck of cards, and I have positive 3 and a positive 2. When we are adding positives, we are going to get our yellow counters. This is 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 positive counters, and I'm going to add another 2 positive counters. 3 positive plus 2 positive is a total of 5 positive. Now, I'm going to get out my number line. One of the procedures when you are adding, because we're on the positive side, we are going to go to our number line, and it says 3, and then it says plus positive 2. 1, 2 is a sum of positive 5. When we are adding 2 positive integers to make a positive, we count to the right of the line. Now, positive 3 plus positive 2 is a positive 5. Now we're going to go to the second part where it says positive integer add in. That's the first draw. We have a 7. And it says the second draw is a negative integer. That is 3. So we know we are going to get 7 yellow circles for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 yellow circles, positive, represent 7 positive. Now, there are 3 negative. So 7 plus -3. Whenever you have the red and the yellow, when we are adding, we need to take away equal amounts so that we know what is our total. So I have a red circle and a yellow circle. I take that away because they cancel each other out. I have another negative red, so I need a positive yellow to cancel that one out. And I have one left of a negative, so I need to take a positive to cancel that out. I have a total of 4 positive circles left. So a positive 7 adding a -3 leaves me a total of 4 positive, because I took away my 3 negatives. Whenever in addition you have negative, you take a positive with you, so it cancels out. Now, let's go to our number line. I know I have a positive 7. Now, because I have a positive 7 and I'm taking away 1, 2, 3, I need to go to the left of my number line. So, a positive 7 and add a -3 going to the left leaves me a positive 4. Now, if you feel that those were too easy, what you can always do is when you draw the first card, you can also roll the dice and see how I have 6. 6 and 7 is 13. And the second card, you have a second dice, and I got another 6. 6 plus 3 is 9, and you could say 13 plus -9 and find the answer to make it more challenging. Now, on to our negative subtracting. Because I got this answer right, I add these 2 cards to my winning pile. All right. My sheet tells me I'm going to first draw a positive integer. 4. So I can write number 4. And you see the sign is a negative because we're subtracting. I'm going to draw a second card. That's 5. Now, it says the second draw is a negative integer. So in my subtrahend, I have a -5. Now, subtraction is a little different in that where it says the first draw was a positive, we do just like the addition and give me 4 positives. But when you see the sign, the subtraction sign, I want to use the additive inverse property, and that tells me if I'm subtracting and I have a negative and a positive, this is called a zero pair. It does not change the value of the number, but this helps me in determining what my answer will be. So I have a positive 4, and I am subtracting a -5. So for my -5, I want to add the zero pair, and this helps me to understand my problem better when I'm using my circles, using the additive inverse. So I have 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the additive inverse. So positive 4, and the problem says take away negative 5, right? So I have my positive 4, take away negative 5. My negatives are my 5. And what is my total? I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're all yellow. That means positive. So 4 take away negative 5 is 9. Another way that people like to say is positive 4 take away, you could say add the opposite. So if this is a negative 5 and we add the opposite, wouldn't that be a positive 5? So 4 and a positive 5 is 9. Now, on my number line, we are going to put a positive 4, go to my 0, and I have a positive 4. Now we're going to add the opposite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is a positive 9. Let's do one last negative and positive integer. All right. I got these cards right, so I'm going to add that to my pile. Last card. My first one, it says first draw is a positive integer. So we are going to, my next one, we're going to have a negative integer. So I have a negative 5. So let me get my negatives out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then it says the second draw is also a negative integer. So I have the negative 2. Now remember, I want to make sure that I have my 0 pair, so I get the 2 positives with the 2 negatives, because this is the additive inverse. And so I have a negative 5 minus a negative 2. So I have negative 5 take away negative 2, and I have 5 negative chips and I have 2 positive chips. Now, because I took away my 2 negative, I need, as you see, remember when we were adding, when you had the yellow chip and a red chip left, you have to take them away because they cancel each other out. And that leaves me with negative 3. Let's do this on the number line. So remember, when we're doing negatives, we go on the negative side, which is the left. So I have a negative 5 on my chart. Okay, to the left. We're at the last one here. And then it tells me to, remember, add the opposite. So since it says take away 2, we are going to add 2. So when we add 2, we go to the right of our chart, and that gives me a negative 3. Have an awesome day. Thank you for playing with me.